line fade? Is it fading away?
It's a goal line fade, fading away.
Full left. Weak kill fade dragon.
Yeah, throw the fade, man. Throw the fade.
Throw the fade.
For years, the goal line fade was a staple in NFL playbooks.
Gonna throw a fade right side, Fitzgerald, he got it! Touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald!
I love the goal line fade.
Despite its popularity, play callers are fading the fade in goal-to-go situations.
I think you definitely see it, dwindling.
I think it depends on who you have as far as a player, but it is not as prevalent as it used to be.
I'm not aware that it's fading away. I think it just depends on the people, you know. It depends on the catchers mostly.
I don't see it going away. I think if you got the guy and the quarterback to do it, I think it stays alive for certain situations. It brings a double team out there. That's the only way it goes away. If you single the guy out there, you're going to get a fade.
Blind motor bunch right, Z maybe. 12 dose, that's fade.
Number one, you got to have a guy out on the perimeter that you feel really confident that's going to go up and catch. It's really a 50-50 ball.
It's an interesting dilemma to me when you're inside of 5 yards and people are throwing the ball for a touchdown. It's really one-on-one matchups. It's what it's about.
I'm trying to throw a fade on you with a tight end, though.
If the fade route at the goal line is indeed fading, the question is, why?
It's more of a difficult throw than people think it is.
No, it's a hard pass to complete.
It's been pretty low percentage.
I still see it versus matchups. Using the big, tall receivers or the tight ends that can get matched up on a safety, I do think that that's still a weapon. But just to go and throw a bunch of fades has become more of a lower percentage play.
If you look at the percentages, you know, going back even to the 80s and stuff, it's not the highest percentage throw.
As soon as you was about to say hi,
And you turn it inside.
yeah.
Not great for fades.
I'd love to know what the actual numbers are, because it doesn't feel like it's a high percentage play.
I'm glad you asked, Charles. Since 2018, fade routes rank below broken play in positive play percentage.
Yeah. You can't run no fade on that tall. Hell no. I'm like, go ahead, run that. I already knew it was coming.
Moreover, since 2018, fade routes rank at the bottom of target types in goal-to-go situations.
I know what the statistics and analytics say, and so certainly you have to recognize numbers. They're valuable. But if a quarterback and a receiver can get out on a red zone fade, it's a special play. It's really hard to stop.
We get to red zone, dude. Throw some fades. I like my chances.
One of the guys to really do it at a high level was Mike Evans, somebody that I was just with.
That's what T said. Tom said, hey, run a fade, Mike. Thomas said, be that dude, man. I said, all right. I said, I got you.
It's Mike Evans. Just throwing it up to him. I think he's the best in the game right now.
You better double him. You better double Mike Evans, man.
Mike, man, had the ability to double you up and be able to work an edge on you down low when they know that that's really ultimately where you're trying to throw the football. It's either a fade or a slant more times than not.
Fade him up down here. How much on the bet?
I'm about to run slants.
Nah, it's a fade. Slant, fade.
If you're going to run the slant, it's nice to have the fade. Otherwise, the corner's going to, sit inside.
You think you could cover me on a fade? Hell yeah. Dude, that's what you think, but I'd run a slant on you.
If you have the right guy to do it and the right quarterback to do it, it can be tough to stop.
Chase, one-on-one, forget about it.
Touch you, don't touch you.
I think you got to have the right guy to do it. They got to run it the right way. You got to work it. You got to practice it, whether it's a back shoulder, fade ball, or over the top, or just jump over them. And Randy Moss him.
Obviously, Randy Moss was he was pretty good at it. When you have 6'5" and long arms, I think he's the guy that you want to utilize that with.
Fade to the end zone. Touchdown, Randy Moss.
That's probably where he got mossed. Some of that came from, right?
Moss may have made memes, but the king of the fade was the only player in the 2010s with a greater than 50% success rate on the play.
I think Megatron, #1 for the goal line fade.
Megatron, right? Calvin Johnson.
Calvin goes up, calls it in. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
If you got Megatron out there, I would throw the goal line fade all the time.
It's Megatron again.
You know, I always think of Calvin, with Matthew back in the day and their ability to make that play, and it felt like if you got down there, just call that 3 or 4 times, and eventually you're catching one and scoring a touchdown.
Oh, Megatron!
Matthew may no longer have Megatron, but he still favors the fade.
You want a tight split fade on this guy or what? Yeah, right?
You still see certain guys that can bring it to life. I think there is a feel, and you know, I'm always gonna love that play because that was what enabled us to be able to, you know, win the Super Bowl when Matthew hit Cooper.
All right, Matthew, you ready for this? This is gonna be your game winner right here, buddy. Tell Cooper to go to the outside location here, Matthew. Hey, let's go, man. This is to win the Super Bowl. Let's go.
Second down and goal from the 1 as the Rams look for a go-ahead touchdown.
Stafford from under center, steps back, throws the fade. Cooper Kupp got it!
Yes! Yes!
They need to bring it back. They need to bring it back. They definitely need to bring it back. It was a weapon that a lot of offenses used to use, and now it's like abandoned. They kind of replaced that with the tush-push stuff, and I'd rather throw it up to a big tight end or a big receiver, corner the end zone, let him go get it.
Murray's going to throw a fade left side of the end zone. Harrison pulls it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. There's the fade. It worked.